back to another episode here on Ravenport Farming Simulator 19, and basically since last episode been fertilizing, liming, and planting. So those are mostly what I've been doing here. In fact, we are almost done planting the big field here again. Was it 8, 9, 10, and 11 here? It's almost done. I just need to refill the lime spread here. I noticed the planter's almost caught up, so I'm probably going to have to stop him here a minute. But we'll at least get it filled back up here again. Using the modded lime spreader, if you watched last episode, purchased a modded one here. It goes just a little bit longer than the in-game one does. This is the third time? This is the third time I've filled it up, so definitely lasts quite a bit longer than the in-game one, which is really nice with these larger fields here. Again, I did purchase 2 of them, so if you recall, there's still one down at the shop yet, which we need a tractor to pull it with, so we'll be getting around to that here. This episode we'll purchase a tractor. Not entirely sure which one yet. Guess we'll find out. Like I said, I'm probably going to lean towards the 6R. There we go. And this should be enough to finish the remainder of that field here. And just a reminder here, too, again, as we're driving back to the field, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer servers and play Farming Simulator multiplayer with us, just join us on our TeamSpeak server. Again, that TeamSpeak server information can be found in the description below. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And you know what? I'm going to stop him before he turns around here if I can. Oh, actually, he can finish this row yet, can he? Well, we're going to stop him anyway. Yeah, we'll just stop him right there. Because like I said, once he finishes that row, he'll have caught up. Again, if you want to join us, a microphone is not required. And if you're not familiar with TeamSpeak, well, I have a download link in the description for TeamSpeak. Just check out that. TeamSpeak's a very simple application to use. Just a voice chat client, essentially. Okay, what else do we got? Oh, you didn't quite finish fertilizing either, did you? Okay, so I'm going to have to stop you. Unhire you, actually. I just realized something. He did not finish fertilizing. Okay. I think you probably turned around. Yeah, you turned around. But you did not actually start going again, did you? Christine. Still noticing that issue here with the hired workers in 19 a little bit. Definitely not as bad as it was in 17 and previous versions, but at least in 19 here, the hired worker goes to turn around, and it's like, well, no, I'm going to quit. It still happens yet. It's kind of annoying. And I do get this is a pretty good angle on this field here, pretty extreme angle. In fact, I'm probably, should we do it now? We'll wait. We'll see what's here. Maybe in the future. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to, like, get rid of, like, this whole portion you see here. We're just going to get rid of it because constantly having issues with hired workers with it, like you just seen. Sprayers always missing it. Harvesting's always missing it. It's like, just get rid of it. Make it easy. Don't even bother worrying about it. But yeah, the rest of this field here is almost planted, so that is pretty nice. 4 is all set. Still got to keep an eye on 5 yet. 5 needs one more application of fertilizer. And then we'll have to see what's here. Might need some herbicide as well. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Also, I was thinking here, with the money we have, I wouldn't mind actually purchasing one more field. If we're going to get into animals, we are going to want some hay. And a good grass field would be essential. Thinking I might actually make that into 7 here at some point. You know, once we figure out where we want to put everything. And then whatever's left over 7, I'll probably turn into a grass field. But at least for the moment, maybe I should just like go ahead and buy field 6 here, I was thinking. Or 12? 12 or 6, I guess it doesn't. 12 is a little cheaper. Doesn't really matter. 6 is a little closer. Like they're both basically about the same size. And basically plant 6 or whatever field we get here in grass. So we got a nice hay field to start. Not saying we'll keep it that way, but at least for starters, it'd be a good field to start with, I figured. What exactly is he doing? There's nothing to fertilize over here, buddy. It's already done. My goodness, I'm thinking that's what he's going to try to do. As I mentioned last episode as well, I plan on turning this spreader in. We're going to go ahead and sell it. Don't think we need it anymore. Okay, I guess we'll just finish up this last little bit here ourselves. And if you didn't watch the end of last episode there when I mentioned what we're going to be planting on this field, well, we are planting cotton on this field. I forget the individual's name here. Let's see once. Do I have it handy? No, it doesn't look like I do. I'd like to say it was James. I believe it was James, if I remember correctly. Dared me to plant cotton on the big field. So, we're planting cotton on the big field. And as I said, you folks can ask me this after we're done. Maybe I'll regret this, but I don't think it'll actually be that bad. Again, planting, we got the DB90. It plants pretty quick. Would it take a half hour, 45 minutes to get done what we have done here so far? And harvesting, it's pretty much throw the hired worker on it and let them go. And for that, at least, I do plan, again, on getting at least leasing one more cotton harvester. Maybe even two, we'll see once here. But we'll at least lease one more. And, kind of start one at one end, one at the other end, and just tell them, have fun. We'll be back later. And, of course, along with that, I do have a modded auto-load cotton bale trailer. Haven't tried it yet, so hopefully it works. We'll find out. If it don't work, that could potentially be a problem. But, yes, hopefully that'll definitely make our job a lot easier. Not entirely sure, like I was saying, how many cotton bales it actually holds. I did go ahead and activate it there last episode. Never actually did take the time to look and find it in the shop here. I'm not entirely sure. Probably under cotton technology, maybe? No, of course not. How about low loaders? No, PJ flat deck. I've heard that works pretty good, by the way. Oh, let's see. What other category could it potentially be under? I know I activated it because I seen it in the title. It's like, oh yeah, definitely want to activate that one. So, baling technology? Maybe it auto-loads some other stuff too. I'm not sure. Here we go. Yes, the Cotton Bale Auto-Load Game Mods channel. Okay. Well, hopefully it works. Hopefully. Holds 20 bales. That's hopefully that's cotton bales. Yeah, okay. I don't know why it's in the baling category. That's a little suspicious if you ask me, but okay, whatever. Oh, let's see. There is 6,390 fertilizer in here yet. Well, I don't really want to sell it with that much fertilizer in it. And also the other one's full, so I don't feel like really unloading this one. So I think we'll go ahead and just wait until this one's empty. And we'll get rid of this one. And, of course, I kept what was our previous lime spreader here, the bigger one. We'll use that for fertilizer here in the future. Now, you know what I should do is take this tractor back down to the shop. I know I keep taking it down to the shop to put the weight back on the front, but I should probably do that again. Or actually, what we should do, now that I've got Field 7 open, let's get ourselves our own shop there so we can just configure as we want. That's what I should probably do. But, yeah, any money we're going to be getting here at the moment, like I said, I'm going to be putting it into Field 7 for some pastures. Also, some serious equipment upgrades. Probably at least one more combine. Planters were probably pretty good on planters for the moment, but one more larger tractor would be nice. One more tractor here for pulling a fertilizer spreader would be good. And also another hardy sprayer, I'm thinking as well. Another self-propelled sprayer, because, wow, we got quite a few fields here at the moment. You know, I've complained about this map. The fields are ridiculously small, and at least where we started, that was definitely true. But now that we're kind of into the main, big middle section of this map here, 8, 9, 10, 11, especially now that we got them combined together, that is a big field. Same thing goes for 4 and 5. They're fairly good size fields. Even 7's, decent enough size. 6, 12, 13, decent enough size as well. So, yeah. Okay, with that in mind, I know someone had mentioned you got some open space here we could turn into some nice pastures and stuff. That is true. We just have to get the trees out of here. Probably only like enough room for one patch. I might be able to get 2 in here, maybe. Maybe, level it out a little bit. I know a lot of people keep saying, too, like around the biogas plant, there's plenty of land, but keep in mind, this land over here isn't that useful. We would have to deforest it and level it out. 'Cause it's pretty seriously hilly over on this side. This side isn't too bad, though. We could definitely put a little bit in here. But I'm still thinking field 7. Like I said, we got quite a few fields at this point. I don't think it's going to hurt us if we're losing a little bit of field. It's not like we won't be making money with the land. We'll be putting pastures. So, anyway, let's go buy a tractor here first. So, heading over to the shop here. Large tractors? Probably medium tractors. We just need one to pull a nice 6R. The 6M, 6R. Here we go. 6R USA series. I'm not sure what the difference of USA series looks identical. Actually, probably missing some warning flashers on it, probably. Actually, not really sure exactly. John Deere 6230R. That's actually probably more than good enough, I would think. Narrow twins. That actually doesn't look too bad. Narrow twin wheels. Those kind of have the row crop appearance. They're definitely not hideous like the case ones are. Out of curiosity. Rear narrow twins. Okay. Oh, there's no twin. Oh, this is the 6M, right? Let's check the 6R here. Okay, so that's what the duals look like on this tractor. Hideous clamp-ons. Ugh. And they look a little wide, too. I'm liking the looks of the 6R with the narrows on it. That actually doesn't look too bad, if you ask me. Can we get duals on just the back? Yes, there we go. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. Front loader attachment. No, I don't think we need that. Doesn't have any weights on the front, does it? Because, yeah, we got that 3-point hitch. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll take one of those. There we go. Oh, they're not clamp-ons either. Nice. I actually didn't look at that in the shop when we bought it. Got some nice proper rim duals there. Mounted off the axle. Oh, look at that train going through. Let's just sneak through the crossing gates here. Nothing to see. Probably shouldn't do that, but we lived this time. Okay, so yeah, like I said, a nice 6R here. Again, fertilizing and spreading, we shouldn't need a larger tractor than this, I don't think. So, and if we feel like it in the future, we can always upgrade it. Actually, how big did this go? Probably goes to a 3, no, probably 250. We probably actually can't upgrade this that much, can we? 230. Yeah, 250. Literally, okay. Maybe I should have just put it to the 250. I'm actually not sure why don't they have smaller sizes on this tractor, because I'm pretty sure the 6R goes down to like 150 horsepower or something like that, I think. They start this right at 230, so yeah, it's already like the larger of the 6R series tractors. Right, might as well just bring it over here first, fill it up. And yes, we do have 700,000 here at the moment, but keep in mind, once we do a little terraforming, we put some pastures down. The pastures aren't cheap, so it's going to cost us some money to get into animals. There we go. Okay, how are we looking over here? You looks like you quit. Right, of course. Why would you keep going? I mean, you know, when you can quit, that's just so much better, isn't it? All right. This, again, by the way, is why I do want to get rid of this portion of the field. Just, yeah, get rid of it. Got to sit here babysitting the hired workers on this end all the time. Okay, should be able to rehire you. What was that ding about? Don't know. Oh, finished filling the lime spreader, probably. That's what it was. And yeah, there's actually a narrow little strip left, isn't there? Of course there is. And of course he thinks he's finished again, so I guess we'll end up finishing this last little bit ourselves here. Looks like we should be able to, well, maybe not. Be real close to getting it all in one pass here. You know, hint, hint, this is where a GPS mod would be perfect for this type of scenario here. Actually, I haven't tried it yet. There is, oh, I forget the name of the mod. There's like a steering mod out there. Like I said, my apologies, I forget the name of it, but a couple people have suggested I give it a try here now. I haven't taken the time to do so yet, but might have to check it out. I've heard rumors it's not the same as GPS, but it's definitely comparable, and it, for the short term, it gets the job done. Put it that way. So, might have to check that out here. And again, for those of you wondering about the GPS, I've heard 2 rumors here so far. One, someone is working on the original GPS, attempting to convert that. And then also, I believe it's Whoopster. Not sure if I'm saying his name right. Is working on a completely brand new GPS, a little more, I would call it, realistic version of a GPS. Definitely looking forward to seeing what that one will be like. So we got the potential of 2 different GPS mods, well, 3 if you count the one that's out now, that we can potentially use and or look forward to here in the future. Like I said, at least for myself here, definitely looking forward to seeing what the more realistic GPS will be like. You know, something I've always found that's been kind of funny, back in previous versions of Farming Simulator, I've gotten a lot of comments about how people say, oh, GPS, that's not realistic. And they are right, maybe to an extent, that the way GPS is implemented in this game might not be totally realistic. You know, the way it works, you know, obviously in real life, you don't get the red and green lines on the ground like you can see in the game. But outside of that, GPS is 100% realistic. Farmers definitely do use that in real life, especially for applications like fertilizing, spraying, that type of thing. You know, again, I pointed out, where's the sprayer here? Oh yeah, he's down here, isn't he? You know, the Rubicon. GPS right up top there on the hood. On the, yeah, roof of the cab there. Same thing with this tractor here. GPS right up there. Got the old John Deere Green Star mounted right up there. So it's interesting how a lot of the equipment in this game here all has GPS. Even the Challenger there, you can see the GPS dome mounted up top. All the equipment has GPS on it, but there's no GPS in the game. And, you know, again, GPS in real life, farmers use that. Very common, especially becoming more common now for planting as well, and harvesting. Pretty much everything related to field work. Now, some smaller farmers may not be using it yet, but as far as I know, pretty much all the larger farmers at this point pretty much universally using GPS for like every task on the field. And of course, you know, GPS has gotten to the point where it can pretty much do everything on the field, including auto turning and all that fancy stuff as well. There we go. Thinking I might upgrade this case here at some point as well. I got an idea of something to replace it with. Not saying it'll necessarily be any better, but do have an idea. So yeah, we got ourselves the 6M here. Out of curiosity, cab eyes. Oh yeah, that looks a lot different, doesn't it? So there's the cab of the 6M. With A, B, C, D, E, and F range on the transmission. Wow, that's a lot of ranges there. Like RP, or not RPM, PTO, I'm sorry, PTO RPM in the back. They're selectable. 540. Why is there 2 540s? Interesting. And then 1,000, of course. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why there's two. Oh, wait a minute. 2.5 is one of them in the front, maybe? I wonder. No, this tractor doesn't have front PTO, does it? Not sure. Not sure. Then yes, you get to this tractor. So yeah, this, as you can see, is definitely a lot fancier. Well, I don't know, fancier is maybe the right word. A lot more computerized, maybe. A lot more electronics going on here. Whereas the 6M, if we get back into this, you see a lot more levers and buttons, and there's your shifter for the transmission. What else we got? Yeah, pretty much all buttons and knobs and levers here. A joystick there, of course, for the loader, I'm sure. And then go back to this tractor. Yeah, it's all like electronic buttons that probably control stuff on the screen, most likely. So yeah, definitely interesting to see. And that, by the way, as I've said before, is the difference between the 6R, 6M. 6M is like the basic tractor, the cheap basic haying tractor, I guess you could say. Whereas the 6R is more the fancier farm tractor. Let's see. It looks like they're being a little derpy on planting. What in the world did he do there? Why did he turn around there? That is weird. And he actually turned around with it down, too, yet. That's even more weird. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to be finishing up some of this ourselves here, aren't we? Right. Well, let's get to it here, then. And didn't have to fill this planter up at all. Fertilizer lasted for this entire field, so that's kind of nice. I was kind of questioning how long the fertilizer would last for this field. It's like, oh boy, I'm going to have to fill this up, but nope. Like it lasts quite a while, so that's kind of nice. Looks like it did use probably about half of it or so. This planter wasn't full on fertilizer when I started, so the fact that it's down that far, it wasn't full to begin with. Yeah, he definitely missed a lot over here, didn't he? Wow, it's weird how he just turned around there. Not sure why he didn't, go a little further, like somewhere in here and turn around. Or actually, probably, yeah, like right about here is probably where I would have expected him to turn around. He would have left, this corner here. But yeah, not that much. That's kind of odd. Still have to question the hired workers at some time. That is for sure. They do some weird stuff sometimes. Or sometimes, all the time. Okay, there we go. We'll call that pretty good here. Oh, not quite turn that sharp. And we'll go back and get this last little bit here. And we'll see once too. Maybe I'll fast forward time here just a little bit. The weeds can sprout up then. We can start spraying. And also, again, want to get to field 7. So don't have a whole lot of time here left this episode yet. But maybe we can at least get something placed on there. Or start working on it anyway. Like to start probably by putting down a farmhouse as well. And I didn't check. How much is a farmhouse, out of curiosity? 180. Okay, that's not too bad. 180,000. Anastasia Lapacho, it's, I think, 350,000 for the farmhouse. Which, of course, that house, I would argue, is significantly fancier than probably the one here is. Which is interesting. It must be somehow based on the map. You can get different farmhouses, because this is what the farmhouse looks like on this map on Ravenport. But if you go to play Anastasia, the farmhouse actually looks like, for those of you who remember the original house that was back in 17, that's what the house looks like. And I haven't looked at the one in Felsbrunn, so I'm not sure if that one is different or not. I'm assuming it probably is. So that'd be kind of cool if mod authors can actually incorporate different houses into the map somehow. Like I said, I'm assuming that's got to be where that's coming from, but I'm not sure on that. And I haven't tried it myself, but apparently the one thing the house does give you is the ability to sleep through the night. We had tried that previously on the multiplayer server with, to my knowledge, 0 success. So, not entirely sure. You know, multiplayer, apparently it doesn't work. At least we weren't able to get it to work anyway. Not on Estacia Lapacho anyway. I don't know, maybe it's something with that map that wasn't working. But at least be interested to see if single player, if it works at all or not. That was always kind of one of the nice features of the Seasons mod there. Which, that's another mod that isn't out for 19 yet, by the way. Not sure what's up with that, but... the Seasons mod there would, again, let you sleep through the night once it became, was it 2000 hours or something like that? You just skip night and be into the next morning. So that was always kind of a nice, real nice feature there. Okay, let's skip some time here real quick a minute. Fast forward some time. Yeah, wage payment, nice, nice. Hired worker thinks he needs some money. I don't know why. It's not like he did a whole lot over there. Wait for the crops to start coming up here. All set on fertilizer here. So we pretty much just need to wait on the weeds for this field. Then also possibly weeds and fertilizer for field 5. We'll see what happens here. Ooh, it's starting to get dark. I want to fast forward a whole lot more here. Ah, there's the weeds. There we go. Now we got weeds. Yay, weeds. So no weeds on 5 yet. That's nice. While we wait for this field update, let's grab the fertilizer spreader here. We'll head out to field 5, get you going on that. Great demand at the port grain elevator. Well, I don't have anything to sell at this point outside of equipment, which we're not selling any of our equipment just yet. We'll use the not-so-sketchy-looking bridge here. Which, by the way, I think this has a sign on it that says Narrow Bridge. I don't know about you folks, but that sign does not seem appropriate for this bridge. This doesn't look like that narrow of a bridge to me. In fact, it looks like a pretty nice bridge. Oh, I wonder how those signs got knocked over there. I don't know nothing about that. Nothing. Okay, hire the worker there. That portion of the field still not updated. Okay, really? Fast forward time just a little bit more here. There we go. There we go. That took care of it. Now we got weeds all over. And yeah, again, given the size of this field, this is the point where it'd actually be nice to almost have 2 Rubicon sprayers here. As big as what this sprayer is, it still takes a while to spray all the weeds on this field. Make sure we raise that up here. Otherwise, if you run into any ground that isn't level enough or has enough smoothness to it, yeah, the hired worker will end up hitting it. So there we go. Goodbye, weeds. Oh, there's a couple along the edge that are escaping. I didn't have them close enough. Oh, well. Okay, let's real quick here before we wrap it up. I don't know if I'll be able to quite place it here this episode. I might have to wait for next episode. I was hoping to get to placing some objects here, but let's see what we have under animal pens here. I'm thinking maybe like a pig, a horse, and a cow. That's what I'm thinking maybe start with. So, large cow pasture. And this is why I kind of want to, like, I want to flatten out where I want to put the pasture. I don't want to flatten out the field. I just want to flatten out where I'm going to put the pasture, and then, you know, kind of smooth the ground around it back so it looks kind of natural. But, yeah. Maybe somewhere back in here might not be so bad. It doesn't look like you even have to smooth it that much right through here. And then I was also thinking, like I was mentioning, maybe a house. Placeables, right? Farmhouse. Maybe we stick a farmhouse over in here somewhere. Should be able to rotate that. Oh, yeah, we can rotate that around. Yeah, stick a farmhouse in here somewhere. You know, nice driveway or something we can put leading back to the pastures and barns and sheds and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll start working on that here. I might maybe do a little work off screen on field 7 there, kind of getting it ready to go. But yeah, on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.